you are doing is not a job. What you are doing is serving the public trust. Wouldn't you think it would be a good idea to get the fuck out of here? Wouldn't you think it would be a good idea to get the fuck out of here? Wouldn't you think it would be a good idea to get the fuck out of here by now? They're not performing a job. They are serving a public trust.
They're finishing up right now.
They are not doing a job. They are serving a public trust.
They're finishing up. They'll be gone in a sec.
For all intents and purposes, I thought you motherfuckers were gone and you're leaving him to just sit the fuck here. Thank you, sir, for not doing that. I think it would be a good idea to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that is a good idea. You're going to have to do it.
Get in your government service agent trucks and serve the public. What you're doing right now is a disservice. Yeah, joke and fucking joke, Jim Basinger. Public service agent.
I won't talk.
Further harassment, further terrorism from an agency, a fucking agency, terrorizing fucking people around here.
Yep. Dismiss, motherfuckers. Get out of here.
Dismissed. You public service agents are dismissed. Thank you, Mr. Boney. Thank you, Mr. Boney. Thank you, Rumker. Let's keep on recording this. We could have been live right there on that. Let's go up there and go further.
Have a good day.
I come out of my house, I still see them down here doing their duty.
Yeah, they were finishing up what they had to do.
Yeah, but that's unacceptable as fuck. Thank you for putting a stop to that shit.
Yep, that's why we're here. All right.
Thank you. You know, because listen, that's not right.
Well,
That was not fucking right.
I don't know what his job is. Okay.
For all intents and
I do
purposes,
this.
I thought that we had been charged, and that was what is called a crime scene. And for all intents and purposes, I go thinking that everything is going to be peaceful. I come out and the criminal's still down here fucking.
Well, he came back because he had to get a gasket to fix the water leak. So
Yeah,
the water
he
leak
no more.
Well,
Cease and desist.
No, that's not my job.
No longer. Well, hold on. You are a public service agent
I'm a
under
public
the
service agent, but I am
5
not his
CFR
boss.
2635.11. You have a obligation to serve the people. Okay?
And that's exactly why I'm here.
Now, what a service is to no longer allow the public service agent to harass a person. You guys don't like me. I know the fuck that you don't like me.
I don't know you.
I don't really know you guys either. Not one of you.
So to
You know?
assume whether I
No,
do or
I know
don't
for a
like
fact that
anybody.
Nye County, as a whole, as an agency, is either working for agent or agency, sir. Now, are you showing me that you're working for Jim Basinger, the agency? Yes. Are you showing that you're possibly working for agent or agency? Yes. I'm a member of the public, whether you guys like it or not.
You are.
You know, I'm not out here. There's not fucking people claiming that I don't go through people's stuff at night or anything like that.
made that
Okay.
accusation.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not a fucking criminal. I'm loud and I'm a fucking dickhead and I'm an asshole and I'm loud. Not unlawful. Okay. And that's more important than illegal.
Let me
Okay.
explain my position.
Yes, sir.
I'm not Jim's boss. I don't work for public utilities or the water department. So what he's doing, according to him,
He's
is
harassed
his
me.
job. So I'm not going to sit here and tell him harassing what.
Oh, I know, but he is harassing me, and I want the county agency known as Nye County to stop him.
Well, I can't stop him.
This
from
is
doing
what
his
this is
job.
what it is. Okay, we supposedly elect a sheriff. Okay, so that when there's a bad public service agent, the people don't have to put a stop to him. He should have never been close enough for me to have to create space from him.
So
Okay, he should have never been there.
He's not on your property. Okay?
Yes,
I
he's
cannot
on the
tell
property
him
of the
to leave.
people. This
He's
is the
not on
people's
your
property.
personal
I have no duty to back up. He has a duty to back up.
All right.
Sir,
So
we can go
everything's on
about this.
video. It'll be uploaded into the case. All right.
Yes, but sir,
and
just know that I want Nye County to serve and protect.
that's exactly what we
So
just
the
did.
thing about that is that, you know, before you cut me off, I was trying to mention that this guy, I can't even remember where I was going, but I'm gonna get on my camera and fucking find out where I was going with that. And
Yeah.
if this was way important, then I'm gonna be irritated with you.
Well,
Not to say that I don't like you, even though I'm irritated with you.
a lot of
Okay.
people get
I
irritated
wanna-
with me
I wanna-
and or don't like me.
I have things that I have to deal with in my life,
Sure.
and I know for a fact that there's people out there with Tourette's. Okay.
Okay.
And it's my duty every day to let you know that I do not have to be normal.
I never said.
We both have a duty to be lawful. But you and that man that was acting right here have a duty to be ethical. You see what I'm saying? That's what separates me from you. Hold on. That's what separates me from your kind. Our kind right here, we have a duty to be lawful. But you guys have a duty to both be lawful and ethical. And that's the difference between us. But at the same time, we should have a relationship. There should never be a relationship where me and you get together and start calling each other names.
No.
You want to know why? Because it's lawful for me to call you names. But it's
and-
lawful for you to call me names, but it's unethical for you to call me names.
Can I ask you a
You
question?
see what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
If I treated you in any type of disrespect
You-
at all? Okay.
No,
All
you're.
right, so I was both ethical, all right, and
Yeah,
lawful.
yeah. You have, at this moment in time, you have
All right.
proven to be both ethical and lawful.
I appreciate that.
And
All right.
I really appreciate the constitutionality that has been looked into this matter here today.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Now everyone's going to agree with how we do things, all right, or how
Yeah.
we handle it, as long as we are ethical and lawful, which we
Yeah.
both were.
But at the
Okay.
same time,
And-
you guys charged me with a crime.
So both people were charged.
Yeah, I
By
got
the
I got
deputy.
charged with a
Okay.
crime today where I was put in a position, standing in public, I was put in a position where I had to defend myself against the dude that was coming at me. You see what I'm saying? He both got out of his truck and came at me, and then he both went over, acted like once his co-employee stepped in between us, like that guy was awesome of doing, that Dylan dude. I still haven't even met him. See, that's another case of impropriety that I'm trying to point out. I pointed out to Cobb. I've got the recording uploaded on YouTube. Everybody in the nation can see it. where me and Kyle have a discussion about this new guy. I have no idea who it is. You guys
I
are
don't
playing,
know him either.
you know, you guys are our rulers, okay? We're not your rulers, but at the same time, the people of this nation are supposedly to pay taxes so that you guys can perform a duty to a public trust that is a trust agreement. And the thing is that in the last 30 years, without this, if you've been a law officer for the last 30 years, basically went through post training, you are basically trained to get indicted right now, sir. And that's not a good thing for us or the public service agent. Okay, when training trains you guys improperly because you guys had been trained by higher ups that used to just beat people's ass when they wanted to and just take advantage of them here. I fully feel that you guys have taken advantage of me for all intents and purposes by charging me with battery when I had to defend myself.
And
But at the same
disagree.
time, that's just opinions, okay?
Yeah.
And now you caused me to be prosecuted by this Dave Friel or John Friel or whatever, and he's already proven to work against me in this.
And I understand you disagree.
Now all
with
of
how
this
it's
is no. Hold on. It's not about disagreeing. These are laws on the books that have already been written.
Gotcha.
You don't want to dig yourself a hole and start talking about. I know, because I'm not here to prosecute you about it. You know what I mean? This thing right here only creates a public record where
Absolutely.
all the public can see your performance. You see what I'm saying? So you want to say like where you want to both serve the public in the best way you can, but at the same time you don't want to be caught working against the public. You see what I'm saying? Because you're the first rule of the Nevada Ethics Manual is that public service is a public trust, and public service is enacted for the sole benefit of the people. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So that's why I have a problem with when I get stopped by a law enforcement officer. You guys are calling yourselves law enforcement officers, but your actual title under the ethics or under the federal executive branch is public service agent. Okay. So now, when a public service agent comes up with me and stops me, and I remind him that I have constitutional rights, and he says, well, I understand that you have constitutional rights and you have this and that. I work for the state of Nevada, and as an employee of the state of Nevada, I'm going to have to uphold the laws of the state of Nevada. That right there is a statement of private gain, for agent, or agency. Because you're claiming the state of Nevada needs you to violate my rights. Because you understand that I have them, but that you're going to just have to uphold what the agency wants to do. See, that's an act of private gain for agent or agency, and that's against the ethics code. And then this is all not my opinion, okay? So what I believe doesn't matter. This was written before me and you were born. You know what I mean? This was decided upon by the people of the nation and the government alike. I mean, as the people are the government. You see what I'm saying?
What name do you go by? Or what would you like me to
you
call
know-
you? Because I know that you
you know-
don't like to go by names, right?
You know, it's not that I don't like to go by name. People
Or how
get
do you
under
want
an
to be referred
impression
to?
about names. Okay,
I,
and names are not the quality in this
I
life.
got you. How do you want to be referred to, or you just want me to call you guy?
I'm just a fucking stupid dude, but that's
Well,
not
I
what
can't
you can
call you
me.
that
I
because
know.
that'll get me in trouble.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
So
dude-
what would you like me to call you?
I think that you're you know, I don't even actually know the true intent or the nature of the question, because for one, the names, I mean, what are we going to consider? What name are we going to consider first? Are we
That's
going
why
to
I was
consider the
asking you.
last name, which is the name of
I
not,
didn't ask you your first or
Yeah.
last. I just asked what you wanted me to
Like
call
our-
you. If you don't have a preference, then okay. All right. What
A
I'm trying
last
to let
name.
you know is I was going to say I enjoyed the conversation, but I have another call I have to go to. So I was going to address you by whatever name you want to go by until you have a good day. All right. But if you don't want to give me a name, then I'm just going to tell you it's been a pleasure.
well,
You
it's
guys
not
have a good
about
day.
that, you know, that's not the
I
way
got
you
you.
should
I was
look
just
at
giving you
it.
the opportunity.
You know,
okay?
it's not that somebody doesn't want to tell you a name. It's like, why are you so adamant about a name right now in the first place? I mean, what is it going to show about the quality?
Okay,
you know?
so like I said, I'm not asking you what your
Like your employee,
What's the name?
you you're in a position right now where your name don't even matter either. But guess what? Your employee number,
The call on my screen
and
doesn't
then
matter.
all
I've
this
gotta
other
go.
stuff.
All right.
And you know, I think that you're a good guy.
I appreciate
You
that.
have way more potential in you because you're like as old as I am. You know, and we still got quite a bit.
I don't know if that's a compliment
ahead of
or
us.
an insult, but
It's a compliment. You know.
all right. I appreciate it.
You might be a little older than me, but you're still fit, young, and you still got a lot ahead of you. You know, you want to be in a position where you are not letting your monetary value override your self-worth. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
You are worth way more to your family than a paycheck.
Sure.
Okay?
Absolutely.
And you're worth more to me than a paycheck.
I
Okay?
appreciate it.
You just know that you do not put who you are under anybody's title,
I got you.
description, all that. Because you might want to make a description of me, but I don't really, you know, if I come out, if that man stepped out of the car and I just started attacking him, he didn't even come up to me, and I didn't even create space. I fucking actually went to beating on him and shit. I expect not you even. I expect one of my neighbors to come over and fucking kick me right in the face or something. Anything that they can fucking do to get me off of that dude. You see what I'm saying? Because that's wrong. Okay? What he's doing, he thinks is, you know, it's not unlawful for what I'm doing. That's when that county got under repression too. They're like, it's not unlawful. We can't, he's in public. We can't tell him to leave public, just like we can't tell you to leave public. This is what Deputy Means told me. But they don't understand that he's not, he's a public service agent. He has a higher purpose. You see what I'm saying?
And what you said is going to be
His self-worth should be thought about by him before he comes up and tries to pull that shit. Like, fucking, dude, he's lucky that somebody else didn't fucking pull out their mace on his ass. Or maybe what if they had a taser? What if they had a gun to defend themselves?
All right.
You
It's
see
been a
what I'm
pleasure.
saying?
I've got to go. I've
I'm
got
just
another call. I know what you're saying. I'm not trying to cut you off, but I've got to go.
So,
all right?
so
I
maybe
have another call to run
one
to.
of you guys, if you're not going to stop him, because I want you to stop him. I want you to stop him. I want you to make sure he doesn't come into my fucking area no more, trying to act like he's Jim Basinger, the public service agent, that's going to fucking, strut his ass all over the
I
fucking
don't
my
think you're
property.
going to have any more issues.
But what the
okay?
fucking thing about it is, sir, is that I want you to teach him, for if he can't go into this line of employment anymore, if he has to go into a different line of employment, remind him that, hey, that's not a good idea.
Yeah. Well, I had a conversation with him, and I'm sure we'll be having another one. Okay.
He's more worth it. He's got more self-worth as a human being than he does for his paycheck that and his pride or his ego that he's trying to come around with.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
You guys have a good day.
When it comes to
All
me
right?
though, I don't have to have a fucking ego. Is all I'm saying. Because look
I
at,
understand.
I have a right to act.
I'm not saying
Okay.
that you don't.
What I'm saying is, I have a right to act in a way, not in an unlawful way. I have a right to provoke, be provocative. Okay. Terminilla versus City of Chicago. Words are best used to provoke others. Okay. And it is my duty, sir, just like it's your duty to just ride around and question people. It's my duty to, well, it's really not your duty to ride around and question people. It's your duty to serve and protect.
There you go.
But it's my duty to provoke and to see how these guys are going to act. You see, what if somebody with Tourette's comes up and starts yelling all sorts of expletives, and this Jim Basinger gets all this mind, and this other guy isn't even of a mind that I could possibly be of, and gets attacked or even starts attacking Jim Basinger. You see what I'm saying? So you see how you got a public service agent running around doing things that is.
I understand your side of things. All right, I do. Okay, and I appreciate your time. Okay, I've got to run to this call. All right, there's someone else that needs us to head over there. Okay, you
Yes,
guys have a
sir.
good day. All right.
No.
If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to call. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
they can't be using their shit, their agency shit on people just because for the last 30 years they've thought that they could use their agency shit on people. You know?
Where are they going now?
Yeah, where are they gonna go now? You know? Now we gotta go watch them where they're going now. This is gonna turn into a fucking full-time existence. You know what I mean?